pick up where we left off. I finished up that song, Watching. That's going to be on the next mixtape, The Fifth Element Ninjas. And, you know, with Camouflage Crews and some other select people, I'm sure. So that's coming. And, you know, we're in the process of getting the videos as well, put some more visuals out there because we definitely need that.
Yes.
And I talked about dropping another album by the end of the summer, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely working towards that.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, this your boy.
Yeah, and...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
All right, so this your boy Killer K. So your last album you dropped, the name of it is called Assassin's Apprentice, correct?
Yes,
right,
the LP.
Tell us a little bit about Assassin's Apprentice. What's behind Assassin's Apprentice?
The Assassin's Apprentice is it's part of the trilogy and the story and the rise of Camouflage Crews, and you know, for a greater purpose. There's a movement behind all of that, and I'm just really blessed to be working with these DJs, man, and these producers and you guys. Like, when I stepped in, there was zero expectations.
Yeah.
You know, I just had some things to say, and I felt it, and I was like, I need to say this stuff, you know, and it just came out, and it's been going, and there's still no expectations, you know. But that album right there, man, that was for the fans, and to open up some more doorways and some eyes.
So, Pharaoh, let me ask you, you remember the first day you stepped on stage?
I do.
Share it with us.
Oh, my God.
You know I hit your ass out, right?
It was horrible. So, I stepped on stage with a friend of mine just to be a hype man. And ended up building up to where I had a little burst. You know, I really didn't know how to breathe. I didn't know how to channel, and I definitely didn't know how to focus at this time. I had all the jittery nerves, all of that. I got up there, I did my thing as much as I could, and I just couldn't. So I sat down in the crowd, like by the stage, but I still had the microphone, and I still would say what I had to say, but I was sitting down.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't take the heat. No. I couldn't take the heat, but let me tell you, since then, I've been burning and on fire. And I just didn't know what that feeling was. And now I've embraced it. And now it's empowering instead of fearful.
Wow.
Don't you have a song called Burning?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, now I'll tell everybody about that song.
Burning was like, I feel like my step into it when I actually really said just drop everything, drop the ego, drop the fear, and just said, this is what I'm going to do. I wrote the song, and I would spit it to everybody. Anybody that would come around, I'd be, hey, what do you think about this? And I would just go. And nobody knew me like that. Nobody knew that person in me at all, because I was still discovering who that person was.
Right.
And it was about my husband. It was about the rap game. Just like let me express, let me go. You know, don't fault me for being who I am. You know, I'm still burning. I'm on fire. I got that love, but this right here, I feel in my heart. So I had to do it, and that's what the song is about.
Right.
And I've kept on doing it. No matter how many times I was knocked down, music has always picked me back up. So I'll always pick it back up.
That's right.
Yeah, that was the first song that I came across. Was Burning. With Legion, he had said, "I got this girl, you know, this rapper, people rapping named Lady Pharaoh, and I want you to hear this." And I was like, "Oh," I was very impressed. I was like, "Okay." Yeah. You know, so that's
that right there. That I don't. that song really came from Lady Pharaoh.
Yeah.
You know, like for real. And there's another song called Drink where I really...
Yeah, I know about that.
This is with my homeboy out in Houston, Texas. He brought me this song because they met me at a beat battle. Him and his producer met me at a beat battle and brought me this song. And that one right there, I really feel like I went in as well. But that was like the growth, you know, from Burning to that song. Because that song is like, what, 30 seconds long?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my part, like 45 seconds is not too many bars. And Burning was like the whole, here it is. You know, the big knife slice at the end of the samurai fight. And
Right.
that's where Assassin came from.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Exactly.
I also like the I don't know if it was a freestyle or you was writing that song when you was in your car driving.
Which one? How did it go?
Oh,
I've done a couple videos
Yeah, let's
in the car.
whichever one was the latest one that you did
Yeah.
with you in the car. That's before your accident.
That was that was probably The Mission.
Yeah.
That song's entitled The Mission, and I think me, Legion, Apex, and Mr. White are on that track.
Yeah.
And Dr. Beatmaker from France is on the beat.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was probably spitting my verse from that track.
Exactly.
So when you started with, so for those like I know Killing Them gonna do your present, and I'm gonna do the recaps of where she's coming from. When you first, because you know I always harass you every now and then.
You do.
I harass her without it. So yeah, for those younger upcoming artists, like you said, there's going to be a time when you get nervous, you're going to be overwhelmed, you're going to be a little stressed. When you feel like your back is against the wall, how do you get through? Do you have a support team besides your daughter? Because I know sometimes our children tend to make it all better and worth going for. But for those who don't have that, what can you give them to keep it going?
You just gotta focus within yourself and understand and remember why you do it and what you're speaking on, and feel that, and you just have to channel that into people, and just if they all have to look a blur, like a Picasso painting where everybody's there but nobody's there, then that's how you do it.
That's right.
You just suck it up. You breathe through it. You know, spread your wings. Don't be afraid.
Well said.
Definitely. Yeah, I know that Austin, Texas is got like about 800,000 people in the city, right? About 800,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of people here.
Yeah. So I always want to know why having the industry, like the whole industry, haven't picked up what's going on in Austin, Texas the way they did Houston or Dallas. What is the reason you think that they had surpassed, didn't look at y'all as being a powerhouse in Austin, Texas as far as hip hop?
As far as hip hop in Austin, Texas is more of an indie rock.
Yeah.
You got a guitar, you have a band.
Yeah.
You sing. You know, nobody really looks at Austin, Texas as a hip hop culture, even though our roots are very deep.
Yeah.
They started hip hop culture a long time ago, way before my era ever. At the Mercury Room with Hip Hop Hump Days, Romeo Navarro and Babu Blakes had a big play in that. Also T-Double. It's just that here, that generation kind of grew out, and everybody got very cliquish.
Yeah, like pop, right?
Nobody, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna let whoever's better, not spending as much money or doing as much as they thought they did, come up. They're gonna shut all the doors. They're gonna, click up. They're gonna mess with their own people, and it's a lot of rivalry. There's been violence involved as well. I'm not saying Houston doesn't have violence, but it's just Houston. There's more of a unity, and they want to come up as a town. They rep H-Town to the fullest,
Yeah.
to the fullest. Every H-Town rapper knows his roots. H-Town, and they rep it to the fullest as a unit. And Austin, Texas doesn't really do that, as far as I can see and as far as I can tell.
Okay.
I see a lot of rivalry.
Yeah. Well, I know that I know some of that because you had hit me up about that too, and I was amazed. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, But you're right about that because Legion and you had basically told us that there's a lot of people down there that they don't want to work with y'all, or something like that because of the robberies and everything. It's ridiculous. I think I should come together.
Are they getting hip hop confused with this? Are they saying it because of hip hop?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't speak for the people.
Okay, I hear you because some communities they are like that. Some communities are like that.
Yeah, no, I know Austin, Texas isn't the only one. There's a lot of beef all across the nation about hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and what it does and what it's about. Not every gangster needs to be a rapper, and not every rapper
I totally agree. I
Yes,
totally
ma'am.
agree. Totally agree.
And it's real. There's this fine line or this invisible line or not enough lines, whatever you want to call it, around that.
Yeah.
And it kills the spirit of hip hop.
Definitely.
So what you bringing? What's Pharaoh bringing different this year coming? This year coming, not this year because you already got this already. What you bringing for next year?
This next project I'm gonna drop is gonna be more poetic.
Okay.
A little bit more. I'm like an onion, and I've not really wanted to divulge into too much actual personal stuff. I kind of keep it on the up and up, but I think I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper. I have enough testimony that I need to really get that out there and quit just dancing around the subject.
Well said.
Well said. Yes.
So
good.
Oh, my bad. I'm over here trying to promote. I'm over here promoting.
I thought he had a question.
Stuff like that. No, I didn't have a question. So, we talked recently. Me and you talked on the phone recently. So you
Speak up a little.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So me and you talked on the phone recently, and you expressed interest in writing a book.
Yeah. I think it would be a grand idea.
And
there's a lot of stuff that we definitely can discuss about that, man. I'm excited about that, actually.
That's good. I'm definitely gonna get back to you on that. I've just been real busy lately on a lot of things, but I definitely got ideas that I could throw at you that you could probably consider. But I think you'll like these ideas as well. So shout outs to you, and shout outs to all the music you're doing. Shout outs to Against the Grain Entertainment.
Yes,
yeah.
Shout outs to you guys.
What I want to say about Against the Grain Entertainment and all of you guys is that within the last year and a half, within 2 years, your promotion has gotten crazy better, and I respect how y'all don't depend on nobody, no label or nobody. Y'all go out there, y'all promote yourselves to the fullest all day long, every day, 7 days a week, and I respect that. That's how it's supposed to be when you're an independent artist.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's attributed to Legion, and I've learned from Legion for all of that. He's really a big part of this organization that Against the Grain, Camouflage Crews. He's a sensei. He taught us well.
Yes. And then speaking of that, let everybody know how did you and Legion Wise hook up? How did it all started?
And not only that, let everybody know about the obstacles you guys faced and things like that. As far as being able to work with each other and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I met Legion in probably November of 2011, possibly. He was taking pictures at a club here in Austin, Texas, and I had met a promoter here And so me and my girls were chilling in VIP. It was my birthday week.